Hello, mutuals, friends, and everyone in between. Today we've got a new guest that we are going to educate.
Hello, mutuals, friends, and everyone in between. Today we're going to take this guy who says he destroys me and show how he is an example of everything I said I hated about power scalers.
Most simple. So basically, in this video, he goes into depth of, I hate them saying faster than light, science and physics and blah, 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 blah.
The number one thing that I said I hated about power scalers is that they don't actually interact with you. When you call them out on their bad science, they condescend to you. There it is.
On is completely linear science and physics. It doesn't take into account the many forms of science, theories, and physics that are taken into account when fictional debating. It ignores things such as Bosnick string theory, metaphysics, Tegmark's universes, and set theory. If you don't know what those are, I don't blame you, and you may say that's not real science. However, that's the point. When you have fictional verses, you can take that science that isn't completely confirmed and add it to your fictional verse because it's fiction.
Once again, condescension assumes that I don't know what those things are, even though I have done videos basically on all of them. Puts words in my mouth, says that that's not science, those are all science, and then explicitly says you can take these and pick and choose them and add them to your fictional verse. When my original point was that you can't do that because science is built upon itself. If you ignore something because it's fiction, other theories that are built upon it don't work. Also, another thing I said I hate about power scalers is they love to throw buzzwords at you to make themselves feel more intelligent than you and condescend to you and say that you don't understand, which he just did.
It's blatantly obvious that you don't really understand what power scaling is, so I'm going to spell it out for you. Everyone is blatantly aware that this is fiction. No one's like, oh, this could happen in real life.
Hey, remember that video I made that I said when you corner power scalers on their bad math, they always say, oh, it's blatantly obvious you don't understand power scaling. Fun fact, I never said that power scalers think this could happen in real life. I said that if you throw out some properties of real-life physics, you can't use other properties of real-life physics to try and compute some sort of objective truth about how fictional characters compare to each other. Physics is dependent on itself. Oh, and all those scientific theories he mentioned, the math that power scalers do using them is still bad.
Oh, blah. But that's completely discounting everything that's non-linear. And it's okay if you want to think only linear, keep inside your box. That's not my problem.
And just to hammer the point home, he ends it with condescension again. My final thesis was that power scaling was just a way for people to feel like they're smarter than you. And you, sir, proved that quite well. Enjoy your pretentious existence.